Howdy, yeah, welcome on back. Gonna continue playing the Long Dark today and try to hopefully finish up the last of the quests, last of the side quests. I believe there's still a bit of crafting to do, but if not, probably a short stream today, really short. Otherwise, though, should be nice and fun. If you guys are enjoying the content, like, subscribe, always does help, and notification bell as well. Otherwise, though, just hanging out is always usually the best thing you can do. And that's all it needs to be said. Holy crap, it's dark. Well, I know I got a barrel around here somewhere. Yeah.
What's that?
Well, I know it wants me to leave at night, but I'm leaving tomorrow night, so I do not care. I'll get there whenever I get there. Oh, crap, I cannot see a thing. I'll eat in the morning. And about at least a few hours. That'll give me an early start to the morning. Hopefully. Hopefully. I cannot see. Oh well. Thankfully, I kind of know this place like the back of my hand. Nice energy bar. I'm gonna head out for the hills. Should be bright enough to see. Okay. Howdy, howdy. I do not think that translated it properly. Hope you're doing well. It's theme, I believe. I hope I said that right. Alright, first things first. I need to go to the log cabin number 1, I think. So I got the first key. And then part of me, once we get the other caches, I kind of apparently know where they're at now. They're by apparently the broken train by a dead corpse, and then also in the hunting lodge, but that is a bit of a long walk for me. Then again, if I head straight there and back, I might be able to make it back pretty quick. The only thing is, I don't necessarily know if I'm actually going to find anything worth my time or while.
Looks like I survived another night.
Yes. That being said, I would really like a wolf right now. I gotta kill a wolf out here to cull the population. But it looks like the game is saying, sorry, no, that's not an option today. Which kind of sucks. Alright, well. I'll keep an eye out for a wolf, but otherwise I'm not gonna hedge my bets. Oh, there we go. Got 3 of them. Come here, you weird dogs. You untamed mutts. Oi. Really? You're the one that chose? I give them credit, at least they tried. Oh, I missed! But it didn't matter, they fled. This game's called The Long Dark. It's a game basically based on the realities of... Well, no, they aren't really reality, but it's a survival game. And the whole premise is that you crash on a plane and you're trying to basically help your ex-wife with something she needed help with. At least in terms of saving some people from disaster. I say, why'd you stop? That's what it makes, the wolfskin coat. Okay. Okay, then. I'm about to say, like, you okay there, Jack? Just kind of walking by me. Well, I guess you can follow me. Okay. Alright, what do we got in here?
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Working beans, peanut butter, dusty. It's not bad. Nothing. Books and artwork. Any of these are rare, but I don't like using them because then you end up hurting yourself. So I'm not exactly overly pressed for that.
Could end up being useful.
Another one. The processes are really heavy. But they do provide better means of protection. We'll see. I'll debate before I leave, because I also know I'll be switching over to a wolfskin coat, so maybe I'll be able to sacrifice a coat or two for that. So
I could use this.
Leather shells are nice. Whoa. That's new. Sadly enough, not better than the mountaineering boots, but I don't necessarily know if that's just due to a condition problem. Well, I can at least carry them for now. I can give it a check. Hello, Fury. How you doing?
I think I can use this.
Nice. Nice. Not nice. Well, all things considered, worth it. Not bad. Looks like the wolf pissed off and the crows are already over the dead wolf body. Oh yeah, I want to check something. So, what does it take to make that wolf coat? Well, I will have the wolf pelts. I already have most of that ready to go. Jeremiah's knife. Oh, I bet you I was supposed to complete the quest first, and I bet you I would have gotten his knife. Oh. Not gonna cry over spilled milk. Oh well. So I wonder if that's actually part of the quest line. No? But whatever. Just having that wolfskin coat will probably go take me a mile. I'm trying to think of what else would have been the survival tactic. Maybe killing deer, I guess, maybe? Whatever. Unfortunately, I can't go back and knock on his door like, so about that knife. Oh, well. Yeah, 'cause I have no idea else where I would have found anything to start a quest like that beyond like a booklet, but not that I know. What would that even affect, by the way? Is it just like a good knife? Yeah, that doesn't even change anything. It's just still 50 hours, so. Like, why I take his knife? Unless it, like, defends against wolves or something, but it's kind of dumb. Oh well. And then I didn't find anything to make a bow, which would have been nice. But maybe I'll find it in the caches, though I doubt it. Get a walking. And then beyond that, I guess just leaving. Just packing up and leaving, taking everything I think I'll need, and then leaving everything behind I don't think I'll need. Which sucks. I know it's like a lot of food I have to leave behind. There's a lot of materials I'll have to leave behind. It's gonna suck. But, oh well. What you gonna do? Alright, first things first, consolidate all the food. And any extra tools I have. I'm actually gonna put this in here for now. I plan on repairing it, just not right now. Then I will just go and replace my old socks that are worse off. Leave that in there for now. Leave my fire striker I found. Leave the boots in there for now. Extra bullet. Other than that, I think I'm happy. Alright, well, this is going to be a little bit of a journey, because I got to go all the way to one side and then come all the way back, so... Take a couple of condensed milk. That I've already... That should hopefully help me to last while I'm gone. Actually, I'm curious. I'm just gonna ask Google. Hey Google, how do you get Jeremiah's knife in the Wintermute story on the Long Dark? You'll first encounter the bear in the encampment near the clear cut. Survive the attack. Bear will flee. You will be left injured. Head back to there. Retrieve the knife. Upon reporting your encounter, Jeremiah gives you his unique hunting knife, specifically to help you hunt for the bear for the remainder of the episode. No, it's not. Oh, that's stupid. Okay, it has no uses then. What the fudge? You know. That makes no sense. It says a quintessential item for the hunting. What? Maybe they changed that because like I don't agree with that. And then I also kind of want to know, hey Google, what are the 3 hunting survivalist tasks for the mission number 2 on the Long Dark for episode 2? Sure. What about the survival school tasks? Already did that. Hey Google, how do you open up each of the survival tasks in the survival school situation on the episode 2 of the Long Dark Wintermute story? Retrieving the bear's spiel will then offer this task. Oh, I never talked to Jeremiah. Plants, interact medical plants. Collect a piece of leather or cloth. Just miss points for repairs or wait midpoint episode. Whatever. I mean, I'm fine with just the wolfskin coat. Wolfskin coat will take me farther with lighter means. But I can't go back and redo it. As far as I know, unless I saved. Did I save? That's inside his cabin. What mission was I on? Okay, here, I'm gonna do something here. I just want to see. But like, I don't know if I'm actually gonna force me back into this because it might erase the save. Oh well, we'll just skip it. Just skip it. Skip. I should have talked to Jeremiah. I need to remember to talk to people after I'm done. It's just I tried to talk to him earlier and it didn't talk to him. It didn't even interact with him or didn't even want me to talk to him. Oh well. I'll drop that later. Supposedly the only ones I need are inside the log cabin and on a corpse by the entrance of the broken railroad. So everything goes right, I should be able to get there by the end of the day. So I should be able to get there and back by the whole day. Then I'll work on that coat and then I'll be out of here. Yeah, because I could have sworn I remember there being like deer moccasins, and I guess I didn't get them because I never did the quest because I never talked to them. You know what? I'm actually willing to risk it today for this because I'm curious. And hopefully I can load back to this save. Load. I'll save. Load. He kicked me out. Okay, no, he still kicked me out. Where was this one? Okay, so I'm still on the railroad. Okay, I'm just curious about this then. So I still hadn't gone there yet. So I know once I do this, that's the end. So that's the question, do I want to? I could, actually. That'd also give me time to actually kind of get things transferred over. What do I have? So I have the deer skin, already the combat jeans. I already have basically everything I already had except for the gloves. I didn't put them on yet. Okay, yes, do that. Actually, before I do that, since I was going to do this anyway, I'm going to head over to the caches, try to grab those first, then head back, because I have plenty of the day left. Well, I'm sorry we had to revert back so far, but thankfully the story is not going to be hard to complete, and the bear won't be hard to beat again, so... And I'll feel better about the completing. I just didn't realize how much you actually had to get done in order to complete the game proper. Think I could make that run? Okay. Well, oh well. From the top. Forgot how heavy I am. Watch. Well, if it's mostly food then that I'm carrying that's causing the weight, I could probably sacrifice some stuff to ease the weight a bit, like the sodas. The sodas are kind of useless anyway. Whenever I leave here, probably won't be taking the sodas with me generally because they just are awful. I think also I'm going to do one thing. I'm actually going to take off my deer pants just to make sure they don't get damaged, because I don't care if my pants get damaged. It's not the end of the world for me. And worst comes to worst, if none of this pans out, I can just load back to that one save and just continue with what I was doing regardless. Also, I just thought about this. Drop that. Something I thought about whenever I was organizing my stuff yesterday was that I can keep this for the antiseptic to prevent infections if I get hurt, and it's a heck of a lot lighter than the other stuff. I just gotta craft it and do it whenever I get hurt. It's a heck of a lot lighter than antiseptic. Hey, Lerone. How you doing? Are you someone I perhaps know but have changed their name on me, by chance? Sometimes I know people do that, and so it does get a wee bit confusing. Anyway, it's always good to have you. Is there a dead man? Can't tell. Because every time I come by this train, I never actually go by the train because I'm always busy just trying to get around it. So I'm wondering if this is the cache it was talking about. There's a corpse. Crashed trains, a corpse. And there's a note by his foot. Oh, look, there it is. Surprise, surprise. Okay. Well, I'll grab that on the way out, not on the way in. I'm actually going to go all the way down to the... a different spot. I think I go all the way down to the, lodge. And I'll work my way back. And then, this is also when I already got that key, right? Oh, I never got the key. Where did I find that? Oh, I remember, it was on a hunting stand. That's right. So, to get back there, I just have to go back the way I came and then just kind of try to remember which way I went to get back. And hopefully I'll find it again. Maybe it can be less foggy, make it easier on me. Just have to wait and see. Because I wouldn't mind having that cohesion coat to see some things. So I guess for next episode, I think I'm gonna have to do like a lot of research into what next needs to be done to do everything. Because I really don't want to have this issue again. Or at least, I mean, I guess part of it is just actually remembering to talk to people. I just didn't talk to Jeremiah at all. At the entire session, just because I thought I couldn't talk to the bloke, because it seemed like he was very chitty-chatty. Seemed like he wanted nothing to do with me at all, which, honestly, can't blame him. Considering I ruined his bear hunt, and eventually also be ruining his radio, as we saw, so... Guess I can't blame him. I guess I'll come back for that on the way back. Come on, ladies, pick up. It says by the fireplace, so... See how true that is. I was wondering why there was a severe lack of supply caches. I would have figured there would have been more. And I also have a bedroll, so if I need to, I can just sleep outside. Plus sleep in a car. Maybe also gives time for everything else to dry out as well, because everything kind of still had to dry. So. Which I don't have any pelts on me, do I? Just some sticks. No, 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 no. I may do that. Trying to take a soda. Okay. Should be coming up to the entrance into the workshop. Also give me a chance to test that thing about the card thing. I just want to see how they could do that. There's fine, Mackenzie. You're almost there. Once we get to a vehicle, try taking at least an hour nap so you can gain some energy back. Just give you a power nap. You doing okay, Larone? Anything interesting going on for you? Or exciting? I just want to test how this works. So I assume you just get in the car, you look in the camping thing, and that's how you rest. No. No, 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 no. Oop. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Oh well, I'll just take a nap outside the building. I guess if I ain't too far, I might just try to head for the lodge. I have the time. And there's materials there I could use to eat and stuff. Sleep for the night. So maybe I'll just head back to 100%. If it's a wolf, it has hurt me, I think. Oh, I think I should remember what his knife does. I think his knife is just unbreakable. And it doesn't get ruined in durability, if I remember right, actually. That's kind of the benefit of Jeremiah's knife. You can take the piss, mate. Look, man, I didn't piss in your cornflakes, okay? You go piss in someone else's cornflakes, okay? Not mine. Okay. Okay. Wolf just wants a hug, bro. He probably does, honestly. But I don't want to hug Sirius Black in wolf form, honestly. Sirius Black can go hug Harry Potter when he goes finds him, okay? What's up? That's another thing too. Wolves never actually act like this. I'm grateful they actually showed that on the beginning of the game. They actually do know that wolves don't act like this, and this isn't just a perceived notion. Most wolves will run off because they just don't. They don't. First of all, they don't hunt in singles. If they're gonna hunt a human being, it's usually a double hunt. Second of all, yeah, because I mean I could put a bullet in it, but that seems a bit more cruel. So, thank you, Bugs. Your sacrifice will not go in vain. Bugs Bunny got bit. Oh. Need that anymore. At least they stuck with that. At least the wolves will always prefer the animal versus the human being. So if they ever just see a animal, they'll just be like, I'll take that instead. Right? It's just anxiety personified. Just hearing them nearby. Bunnies don't shoot back. Or slice. We also just don't taste right to them, apparently. Unless they're really starving, we just don't taste that good. Might just be the iron. The iron might just be a bit too much in our blood. I like it, I don't know. If you at least want to base it off of scientific ideas. I think there's a whole spiritual side to it as well, but that's another topic for another day, I guess. Hope you're doing well, Brick. What it's worth. You're anemic? Probably not then. It might not be the issue. The only reason I think that it would go for you is because you're sick, because usually that's the wolf mentality. Most animals go for the sick and wounded or the young, because, easier to take down. But I doubt it. More likely the wolf will probably just run off if he sees you. If it saw you. Especially if it's a lone wolf. If you see a lone wolf, usually that's a bunny hunt. It's usually like a snack for them. But if you see like a group of wolves, that's usually like a deer hunt. And the bigger the pack, the bigger the animal. So, like if you see like 6 wolves, that's probably like an elk hunt. Or a moose hunt. 4 to 3 is probably like a deer hunt. It's gonna be my first full playthrough of the actual storyline, but it's definitely not my first full playthrough of this story part. I played 1, 2, 3, and 4, but whenever I hit to 5, that'll be my first. It's right here. Gosh. Okay. I need to take a quick small nap first before I leave this place. I could have sworn I just put it. Oh, sorry, I did put it bed down. I just put down my rucksack. Yeah. I decided to just go and replay it all because I never really fully did everything, so I'm gonna try to do as much as I can. I didn't really fully succeed in Milton's. I missed one of the keys, but I don't think I lost much by doing that. Yeah, that's kind of basically where I'm sitting too, is it's just I was just waiting for the last chapter to drop. So it will be my first playthrough on that. Other than that, no, I've played this game before and I've played the whole storyline up to that point. Damn. Come on, pup. At least as a positive note, if you have one wolf following you, all the other wolves will just flee from you, so any further wolves will now just be leaving me alone going forward. Hopefully it just doesn't botch my ability to get this cash. So it sounds like you played this before. How did you enjoy it? Do I? I appreciate that. I wouldn't necessarily say it's perfected. I will give credit to AI on that part. It helped you find out. Well, what's the other 2 in your top 3 then? Seems like you're a survival game player, which I respect. Brother. I must be over here by this log. There it is. Okay.
Aha! Here it is. What have we here?
Oh, nice. Mucklucks. Wait, Aurora Hatch. Wait, what? Okay, well, apparently it's not in this area. Last of Us. The Last of Us is great. And I've seen the Red Dead Redemption. My brother played it, and I was kind of watching him play, and we were laughing about some of the things that had happened. Because it's a game and everything. That's fair. Well, I am grateful I came back here. I found Mucklucks, and that's kind of nice. Okay, I'm kind of curious. I never actually seen this cave. It's actually my first time seeing this cave. Yeah, The Last of Us is really good. I'm kind of with you on the story-driven stuff. I like story-driven and kind of a little guided. I'm not fully on sandboxes, I guess, except for Minecraft. But I feel like that's kind of a different reason. And even that kind of has like a storyline to some degree, I guess, depending on your view. Oh yeah. It's wonderful playing the combat in that game. I love the stealth more than anything. And I like the fact that you have to kind of struggle. Like, everything's not just given to you on a silver platter like some games. There's a sense of struggle because it is an apocalypse. A lot of stuff is gone already, so you really have to consider management. Especially if you play harder difficulties, it's kind of just the same. A lot of it's just management of your resources and trying not to overdo anything if you don't have to. And you always have the option just to leave, though I usually clear the place of any enemies. I kill every person there. But yeah. The stealth is so much fun. And the storyline. The storyline's wonderful. I think it's a really good storyline. I can see why it got awards. It deserved it. It had a real human touch. It felt human and felt pretty realistic to what would have happened in that kind of situation. Maybe. In spite of the infection and the cordyceps idea, but yeah. Wonderful story. I've actually never been this way, actually. I didn't even know this was actually an option for me to wander. Also, the mucklucks. I forgot about the mucklucks. I think once I repair these have gotta be good. And even if they're not the greatest, I will take them anyway, because mucklucks are just really good in real life. That's why Native Americans and the Inuits really wear them all the time, because they're just really good. Especially considering they're made from seal hide or elk hide or moose hide. But usually it's elk or seal. There's a bridge. First time seeing that bridge. But they're really waterproof. They're warm as heck, from what I've been told. They're comfortable and flexible. Rickety footbridge. Yeah, no kidding. I guess you get up here from over here. Soda pop. That somehow isn't frozen in my pocket. I guess he keeps those on in his chest area. Just make sure they don't go bad. Okay. This was not the direction I thought I'd be going, but we're going this way anyway. Why not? Oh, speaking of which, did my quest update, by the way, that one quest? It did. Hopefully that'll be the last one. And this is in the Forlorn Muskeg. Okay. Okay. Yeah, whatever. That doesn't look like it leads anywhere anyway. Looks like it just goes down. Oh, just freaking... I know my guy ain't got no spoon, so I imagine he's just licking his hand of peanut butter. But does perfect. I think just by like an energy boost. Peanuts are really good for energy, quick energy boosts. They just kind of work like that, but I guess that doesn't really cure tiredness. Oh, this is a mountaineering rope rock. That's what you would take the rope for. I was wondering. That would allow you to get down from here safely. But I think I can actually cheat this, so. Also, there's a whole freaking barn up here, and that's a workstation in mine. I think I can cheat this without breaking my leg. Haha. Who needs rope when you got the power of Spider-Man? Okay. Well, that didn't really cut my time in half as much as I would have liked it to. Hardcore parkour, yeah, pretty much. What actual people did back then back in this time when it was basically just knives and axes and rifles. Is climb down the mountain. Unfortunately, that guy doesn't know how to use a shepherd's pole, which basically you could use to climb down rocks by landing real hard, and you just kind of slide down the pole. But, well. Okay, now I'm just heading back the way I came. Either way, that was a massive waste of time. So maybe I guess I could have wasted less time if I went back this way. I don't know. Either way, it looks like I'm gonna have to camp here for the night. I don't have a choice. Yeah. Mackenzie didn't get the jump DLC, so... He forgot how to use his legs. He's been walking his whole life.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
So that's fair. Mackenzie's been jaywalking his whole life. Not that that's what that means. Oh, furnace. Yep. Eh. Do I not have any canned goods? I thought I had some canned goods with me. That's quite shocking. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh well. So about repairing those mucklucks. What is required? Deer? Really? I would have guessed anything else other than that. But, okay. That's perfect, honestly. Did I leave any tea or candy? I can eat that. Apparently Mackenzie can shove anything down his throat without getting sick, apparently. Drink some water. Yeah. You've been writing letters. I wish you the best. And you're always welcome to hang out or just lurk here whenever you want. I normally try to stream throughout the week, so I appreciate it. Drink some water. Try to get started early so I don't end up hurting myself. How much weight am I pulling? And not heavy. Not too heavy. It's just windy out here. Just come out here, it's just a deadly blizzard. I do gotta pick up the pace. I don't have a lot of time today, so I gotta try to get everything done here within 3 hours. And I'm already down like an hour, so. Soda. Since I'm not overly hungry, I might honestly just pop sodas until I get like hungry enough just to eat. Not really drink that much. Oh, whatever. It's a walking sim at this point anyway. How sweet is the sun that sings to... I cannot walk. Oh. Oh. Mr. Bones, I want off your wild ride, please. Thank you. There we go. Is the sun that's in the rich light. I want to alone, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Was grace that taught my heart to feel and brings my fears within. How precious is and grace appear beyond our first belief. Of course, I don't really know any mountain songs, or else I was thinking mountain song is said, but I don't really know any. Well, I am grateful I went back then. I found mucklucks. Mucklucks are not easy to find, dog. So, I am happy I found that. And honestly, I mean, it may mean like I wasted yesterday, but I don't really care. Because I got some mucklucks, so. And provided they're going to be as good as I think they're going to be, they're going to really benefit me. Okay, I heard a wolf. Which usually means not a good thing, so. Okay. And it seems like it's behind me somewhere. Hello?
I knew I'd find something here. Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Find all hidden caches in episode 2 and 1. I did. Oh, cool. Sure. Ooh. Sure. Sure. Interesting, very interesting. Let's switch those out. I don't care enough, really. Pretty sure these are better for, like, more weight, though. But I'm fine with that, honestly. Nice. Well, that was a positive. Found better long johns. Found muckluck so far. I might get a bear coat at the end of this, which would be awesome. Gonna have a wolf coat, which will prevent me from, or help me with dealing with wolf. Well, not really help that, but, you know. So far, pretty positive. And I also can't complain. Because honestly, having the extra warmth is kind of a benefit. So I'll take it. We still have the Aurora thing, too. Which apparently is in the Forlorn Musket. Crikey. Okay. Well. Maybe I'll go there after I stop at Jeremiah's to kind of drop some stuff off and figure out what he wants. Considering I'm going to have to, like, harvest some stuff and everything anyway. Might honestly just be better. Nice. Nice and warm. Didn't find any food, but honestly, I don't really even care about that either. So, won't be crying about that either. Okay. Shouldn't run to the old bear because I don't have all the pieces yet, so. I'll also need to grab that key. Maybe I'll be able to see it from the bridge and maybe I can make a run for it. Or not bridge, but the railroad. Because I know it was like on some rocks out in the middle of the lake. Pretty sure it was either on that rock I'm looking at right there, or it was on the ones to the left. Hopefully I'll see it along the way and I can come back for it later. Just have to keep my eye out for it. That ain't it, is it? That can't be it, the one right there. Pretty sure it's a building. Remember it was on the way back. Fudge. So I'm pretty sure whenever I went back, I came this way, then I went up this way, and I kind of landed somewhere around here when I found it, so. Maybe I'll take a small detour to try to find that key real quick. I'm pretty sure it ain't that. I'm pretty sure it's just either a piece of wood or a building, so that ain't really helping. Because it was a hunter's stand out in the middle of the lake. Guess I'll just go for that building and check there first, I guess. Or whatever that is. What is that? That looks like a building. Is that just a piece of wood trunk? Oh, that's a building. I'm not. I might be able to cross that. That's always anxiety-inducing. No, it's the boathouse, right? But it's kind of far from the place for it to be a boathouse. I guess I'll go do a quick checkout and all. I have the time for the day, so I'm still waiting for everything else back at the home base to dry out. Pretty sure it's just the boathouse. That's just some lantern fuel. This is just the gasoline storage. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I remember going, at least here, this is kind of where I started to cross, so... Just keep an eye out for a hunting stand on an island. So I went that way, kind of crossed onto that rock there. And I came in here. It's just a dead deer. Guess that. There it is. As I said, I always want to try to get back to... Actually, I might just go straight to the manager's cabin. Just so I can drop everything off. And then I'll go back to Jeremiah's, ask him about questions, start moving stuff over, and then kind of go back and forth. Alright, feedback. Where's the dead man?
This'll come in handy.
Sure. No. No.
Could end up being useful.
Don't care. Okay. I have done everything I must. Okay, now I just follow back the exact same route I did to get out of this joint. Just going to involve a lot of running. Okay. Oh, okay, I see the exit. Okay. I would like to just kind of make a straight line to it. That'll probably be more of a beeline, but... Good deer. Birds will let me know something's going on up in the hood. And also found a footlocker. That's a whole nother thing too. I just found a bunker because of the trip down here. Because I was restarted too. Which I probably would have found all those, but yeah, it's mostly the GRMI thing that kind of bothers me. So I probably won't. Well, I guess I could take his knife. Does the same amount of time with cutting up deer and stuff. I might just take his knife. That could save me durability on my other knives in the meantime. So if it's not faster, I'll probably just ditch it. Marie, baby. Perfect time for it. I really hope the bear doesn't attack me. I shouldn't. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure that part of the script doesn't start. It only starts once you have all the pieces together for the transponder. Get out of here. I think I'm just gonna book it straight to the cabin, and I'll come back to Jeremiah's later. It's fine. Trying to do this as quick as possible because I don't have a lot of time. So, fortunately, we'll be making risks, taking risks. Also means the mouse get to keep all that deer I chopped up. I just gotta freeze it. But we'll just have to wait and see on that end. I also don't really want to track wolves. Right. Home sweet home. Now, before I actually go in there, I'm going to go over in this corner and drop any trash I just don't need. Okay, everything here's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Food-wise, everything here's fine. I'm probably never going to make bullets, but we'll see. Okay, everything here's fine. Alright, so these will be only for tools, which... generally anything I don't need at the current moment, like the pry bar, the axe. I'm not going to chop anything up. Mostly simple tools, sewing kit. Currently, some of the extra bullets I have. Okay. This will be for any, I guess, extra clothes I want to work on. Other things I might want to use later. Put the bedroll in there temporarily. The rifle shell. Flare. Mostly just tools, I guess. Lantern. Don't need a lantern at the moment. Okay. This will be part of the drying space. It's only 0.3 kilograms to carry that. But if you turn it into an old man's wound dressing, it turns into something heavier. That's crazy. So it's almost better just to leave it as raw until you're ready to actually use the crap. That's crazy. That being said, I doubt I'll need actually anything medical while I'm gone, so just throw them all in there to lighten the load. Prepared bark, bandages. In fact, I might just keep one bandage in the event I actually do get bit, but no, I don't think I actually am going to be worrying about that problem.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Food-wise, throw everything in there. And then what I actually did yesterday was I just kind of throw my trash in this corner. Like scrap. Cans. Extra lantern. Medical. Keep all that for fire starting. And I took all my fire starting equipment and put it up here. How much does this hold? 15 kilos. How much does this hold? 15 kilos. Accelerant, fire log for wood. Books. Wood. That. Newspaper. Matches. Extra fire striker. Birch bark. And I also need to empty this out. Let's see. Book. And wood. Newspaper. Okay, now it's all just health stuff and other stuff. Just gonna place this down here for the future in the event I just need to take a quick nap. Go in my trash corner. Alright. This goes in the tools. And over here's all my crafting supply. Nope, not that. And then this is health stuff. Okay, also this is the flares, and then I'll go over to Jeremiah's. And I'll just sleep at his house. Then now I just gotta do some transferring over to make sure everything's all nice and fit. So it should be extra weight. Hey, I'm actually gonna take those cores, just turn that into the food he actually wants. That'd be kind of funny. They'll just harvest all that deer meat right there on the spot. Complete that mission in like 1 second. Should be kind of funny.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
It's called being tired meat. It's quite the phenomenon. Considering it lives in this valley, I might as well just go up and over. Just keep pushing, brother. Up and over this hill, and then we're back in bed for a little bit. Really? Last little push. Right. Like, the fact that he lives all the way out here and he doesn't really exactly live, like... Which I get, I wouldn't want to live near the, train tracks either, but... You would still think he would consider living maybe, like, I don't know, a little closer... to, something. Maybe I'm wrong, but... Just seems like it. So I heard a wolf. Is that wolf by chance close? That is a nada. Very unfortunate nada. Well, it would be nice to see him, considering he kicked me out. It would be nice to see him again. I'm going to first work on clearing out everything in here that isn't necessary. Also maybe harvest these deer quarters inside. But they go bad. Okay. See if I could talk to this mountain man. I can't even talk to him. Interact with, to get his attention, nothing. Oh, whatever.
Something's gotta go.
Yeah, no kidding. Your hide. So just work on cutting up all these chunks of meat. Despite how tired I am. Oh, it is bad. Oh, frick. Pretty sure if I cook though, I'm pretty sure it goes better. Can't remember. So I'll find out. Still good. Not perfect, but it's not bad. It says just to drop it outside, apparently. Worst one's worse, I get nothing from this, so. And cook. I think it takes less time. Cook.
I could just lay down.
I know we will, don't worry, man. Just give me a second. Take a nice long nap. How are you supposed to tell if it's frozen or not? But apparently you can tell. A lot of what I gotta bring over is just tools. At least for the most part. And I don't want these. Okay. I'll decide tomorrow what I want to bring over. Next turn I can't even talk to him. Yeah, something. You find something out. Oh, frick. I forgot about that. Eh, who cares? I'm not gonna worry about it. Guess I just need to tear that up, I guess. No overly big reason to keep it now. Well, it's being somewhat kept, so can't complain. Okay. Tear this down. Oh. Hold on a second. Spec, complete the Lakeview story mission. Interact with the medical plants sitting on the table near Jeremiah's bed. Just according to repairs. Already got that one done, so. Do you get locked out of the hunting mission if you continue on do the missions? Awesome. You have to finish the bear hunt to unlock the mission from Jeremiah. You roar after the bear hunt. The main objective will be to wait on a reward to enter the dam. This is your window. Do not enter the dam until you have finished all survival school tasks. The game usually gives you a notification or will make a comment when you are approaching a transition, okay? I can't interact with Jeremiah. Hmm. Bruh. Reload checkpoint. Check your hands. Ensure you aren't holding a weapon or light source. If the survival school food quest is active, he won't talk until you place the required meat in the container on the stove. But once you finish the bear hunt, in a sense, the fact that you killed a bear, you can't even go inside his house anymore. So how do I deal with that? Hmm. If you want to complete these tasks and get the blueprints, you have two options depending on how much you care about the completion. The reload method. Reload before you enter the bear's den for the final fight. For killing the bear, you finish all survival skill tasks while the bear is still out there in the world. You don't want to redo the bear fight. You have to accept that those side missions are failed or incomplete. Oh, that's fair. Hmm. Well, that may just be the case. I may just not be able to interact with him anymore. He may just be out. I mean, I guess that's fine. It's not the biggest deal in the world not having, like, the deer. I guess I also got the mucklucks, so... I consider that pretty much the same thing anyway. So... I guess I can live with that. Next, I did the fishing. I apparently never did the repair, but I don't... Let me see something. Let me bet I can trigger it. Doesn't seem like it. I can't load any earlier than that, or else I risk doing a lot of other crap, so... Okay. Oop, frick. I'm gonna sleep a couple more hours, and then go out there for the wolf hunt. Well, I also transfer stuff over to the other house. Meantime. It does suck. I'm just gonna have to just leave it, fortunately.
Oh, what a way to die.
Oh, frick.
I just want to die.
Okay, so you can't get food poisoning. Okay. Good to know. I will no longer be eating that. Okay, so all the deer meat gone. Bad stuff. No good no more. All transfer. Those, transfer that. Transfer the gun kits. Players. Tea. MREs. Soda. We'll leave the clothing for now. Because all this stuff is lighter. Ooh, I'm getting close. Okay. I am just about at max, so. Anything in here I can take that'll minimize what else I have to take over there. Ooh, getting close. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much about where I can stand without taking too much more. Based on that, though, I should be able to take the rest in the next round of stuff. Okay. So about straight in that direction. If anything, I can learn my lesson from for next time and just remember to always talk to him through and through. Don't miss anything to talk to him about. Just talk to him about everything. Before just assuming so I don't get locked out again. Because once this is done, then I can just go hunt the wolf. I can make the wolf coat later. I can go the Aurora thing. Then go get the beacon transponder, come back, get locked out, then make the wolf coat, suit up, leave. So, give or take, I should be able to do that within an hour and a half, I think, once everything's kind of situated. I still gotta go loot up the first hut, but I can do that before I leave for Muskeg. That's no big deal. And I do believe that'll leave me in a much better state than I would have if I had just left as I was on my save, so. Again, I generally do not regret anything. I should be able to speedrun that bear hunt, so. Yeah, we'll sleep when we get to the hut. It seems like I also have enough water, so water's not really a problem. Food's great. I got plenty of food. I can hunt for more if I really need it. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Because I generally think I'd rather have non-perishable food that won't get me sick, like the meat and stuff. Or, that's not meat, basically. But so far, that seems to have done me much better than if I were just to go hunting. Almost there. It'll also give me the chance to make sure I actually have enough wolf hides too as well. I'm fairly sure I do, I just can't fully recall. Then again, maybe they just did away with Jeremiah stuff. Maybe I'm confused. Oh, frick, I can't see. Alright, tools. Should be able to throw the cleaning kits in here. I know I'm going to have to remove some stuff, but I'll do that later. I guess I can move these now, actually. Yeah, I can move those now. Wow, where is it? There's the workbench. There's the exit, so it should be somewhere here. Tools. Flashlight, axe, keeping the rifle. That's crafting stuff. Revo round can go in there. Come on. Let me in. Just for all the crafting materials. These are dry, right? Okay, good. These are all cured. That's all good. That's been cured. These are all just natural crafting materials, I guess. That is a crafting material because it's lime. That's more of a tool. Whatever. That's all food. That's all medicine. That's all fire starting equipment. Food.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
It's because you're weighted, mate. So I filled you up with a ton of stuff. Wait. Oh, wrong way. Really having to feel in the dark for everything. 1, 2. Boop. Boop, boop. Okay. And then I guess I just need to find my bed so I can actually just sleep for a few. Just give me a couple weeks of sleep. Here we are. Do you? I'm happy you do, Laron. And I enjoy having you here at the tavern as always. You're a quaint fellow, and I appreciate that. Two, three. Transfer all those. Transfer all that. Keeping that. Okay. And then where else do I have place for stuff? For firewood? I guess I'll just throw it in the dumpster. It's fine. I'll throw any extra stuff I have like that and just in the trash can, just because it's easier to hold it in the trash can. Alright. Now I just gotta sleep a little bit longer. I may genuinely just sleep once I get to the location and back. Oh, I was like, wait, why is my condition low? Right, still healing from the illness. Still got another 8 hours to heal from it.
Something's making me feel tired.
Yeah, it's your healing. 'Cause I stupidly ate a piece of meat that I shouldn't have. Is there anything exciting going on, Larome, for you? Even in the mundanity? I really shouldn't have eaten that meat. It's one of the main reasons why I threw it away, because I knew it was terrible. Oh well. We're here now. That's all that can be done.
Something's making me feel really tired.
I think of the room for the follow, by the way. Oh, frick. Well, that was gonna happen. I have the bandage, I just don't have anything to get rid of the pain for now. Pop a couple pills once I get back to Jeremiah's cabin. That was my bad. Can't even run. I might actually just leave past the illness as well. Just get rid of the illness entirely and just say, do it. That's why I think it's causing more harm than a benefit. Which it should, so. He's just trying to wait it out. It's causing more harm, just trying to wait it out. Actually, I wonder if it was because it was cold. Maybe because the meat was cold, so it got germy, basically, and that's what caused the food poisoning. Which makes sense. It's realistic. But when it's hot, it doesn't because it's warm. I'm wondering if maybe that's what caused it. Wouldn't really surprise me. Okay. I'll just drop those. Got a lot of stuff to take over there. Including inside here, which I still gotta kind of collect and figure out what I want to take and what I don't want to take. And otherwise it can just go in the storage bin. Okay. I'm gonna sleep for 5 hours. Let my guy take a break. Kinda needs it. And unfortunately we're still waiting on that health condition to go away. We have still another 3 hours, so... just sleep it. Yay! Okay. Let's take all the hides. We'll take the pots. Leave that for now, because I can probably come back one more time. Take all the water, since that's heavy. Take all that. Transfer all the shells. How heavy are those shells? Only a kilogram. All that. That'll have to wait. Should be able to take these without much issue. Apparently half a kilogram just carry a knife. Okay, I'll have to come back for one more run, but that's alright. I do need to eat, though. What this stuff was designed for. snack to get me through the rest of the day. Also lighten the load on my water, which hopefully will help. I have like another 20 kilograms to kind of carry some stuff. Take that, and
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
just gonna drop these things. They're no longer useful to me. Got all these at the very beginning of the game, and now I realize it was stupid. Right on the money. Alright, so I have about one more trip. Then I can go to the Aurora thing and then kill a wolf as well. I can actually go to the house, come back, go to the thing, go back. Yeah. Like, I might even transfer stuff tonight, or do it in the night, just so I can get this done today, so I can just go to the house and then go to the bunker tomorrow. The next day. Seeing how rigorous it is. So wondrous. It is. It's very beautifully eerie, and both beautiful and eerie. Faithing, I don't know if you've ever watched it. It kind of reminds me of like the Narnia series on the Find the Witch in the Wardrobe in the movie series. It reminds me very much of that because of, like, the winter and everything, but also because of, like, the mountains and the hillsides and the, you know, the rough terrain they had to cross through just to get to Aslan. So it has that kind of vibe to me. But I definitely fully agree. Don't worry, Rabbit, I'm not here for you. Actually, I just realized something. Well, we'll see what happens when I kill the wolf. Maybe that will be actually the last quest. If it isn't, then whatever. But I did get this one from the bunker, so maybe the other one's in the other bunker. And maybe Jeremiah didn't actually have any quest to do. Or maybe he did and I just missed out. I don't know. Like, I've already felt like I did like a decent chunk of stuff already, to be honest. Okay. Well, looks like I have to handle the rest of Jeremiah's cabin tomorrow because my guy's tired.
Feels like night is coming.
Yeah. Just have to do it on the next morning. All this transferring takes so dang long. Hope there's still enough light inside to organize real quick. That would be a big fat no. Okay. Crafting supplies. Mostly the can opener, gun thing, those. Quality tools. And sewing kits and that. Extra bullets and everything going here. Transfer. Transfer. I guess you can go place the pots on the stove upstairs. Your clothes will go in here for now. Magnifying glass can go in there for now as well. It is getting a bit full. On. Trash can. Bingo. Anything else? No. Okay, there's already one cooking pot up here. That's good. Just leave this one on the floor. Wait. I could have sworn I saw say rifle cartridge. Okay, the rest of it's just medical and everything downstairs. I'm just gonna sleep in the bed up here. Oh, there's your Aurora Borealis. Well, that's nice. Oh, there's the rifle cartridge. Did I miss that? Well, I'll make the best of it while I have the daylight, or the nighttime. Station MRE. And what else do I want to eat? Let's eat some peanut butter. That's useless. Okay, crow feather, crow feather. These are both cured. These are all fresh. Guess I'll just leave the skins in here. Gunpowder. Or stump remover that can be turned into gunpowder, basically. Trying to find the first aid. Transfer all that, keep the bandages. Alright, seems like everything. Four hours. Daytime. Okay, I definitely don't need the peanut butter. Just gonna keep the water I have now. It's fine. Probably should have only really thrown it for 3, but oh well. Anything once I get those moccasins fixed, and then once I get the moccasins fixed, and I think what else? Once I get the moccasins fixed, and anything else I need to get done, I should be alright. And go to the house, come back. Or once I get the moccasins done, I'll be able to have better running speed, I think. Because right now I think those are holding me back pretty well. I can't remember how much is actually adding to my ability to run. While I'm quickly getting my stamina back. It takes -3 from there. These do take a bit because of their... I'm sure because of their sturdiness. That takes a lot from the coat. These do. So once I switch those out for the rabbit, it'll be a lot better. I'm guessing because I'm swinging those metal gloves around like behemoths. Should be straight up here. Kind of sidewind up to that. You sidewind up to the rock. Take a break. Here. On the rock, take a break. Well, it should be my last trip with him. And then I can go to the hut across the street, grab everything, come back, do repairs, maybe make the wolfskin coat while I'm there. So it'll give me a chance to kind of wait for things to get done anyway. And then, if I can't make the coat because a wolfskin's not done yet or something, I can head up to the war thing, come back, make the coat. Well, I can probably make the coat before I leave, so I can probably leave that last. So I can go up to the thing, see what's up there, see if there's anything you do, then come back down, see if there's anything you do there, and then go to the thing, and then go do the bear hunt. Hopefully. Hopefully. This Jeremiah's nice out here on one of these graves. I don't see why he would do that. GG. Wonder if that was his wife or his son. Yeah, well. Okay. What's left in here? Nothing. Nothing's left in there. Nothing's left on the floor over here. This stuff's got to go in the trash. I'll have to pick that up. Also useless. That's useless.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Oh, I know. Give me a second. Okay, let's see here. Don't need the cans. Don't need the mountaineering rope. Everything else is fine, I think. And if I don't need the pot, I have enough pots back at the base already. Don't need the slab of meat. Don't need the go-go drink. Don't need the charcoal or the coal. And I can pick this up. Alright, everything else is either empty or has nothing else here. AJ. How you doing, brother? Okay. Alcohol, I'm leaving that behind. Take that, take that. Take those. That. Hanging in there, bro. Working on doing some transferring over to a different base location because
I need
can't
to
really stay
drop
here
something.
anymore. I'm gonna try to do everything in this one hall. See if I can get everything over there. Looks like I'll be okay. Once I take it low and slow. Yeah. I'll try to finish up this chapter today, hopefully. I think hopefully I'll get done in the hour. I only got an hour left to stream before I have to get ready to go somewhere. So. How you doing? What's going on with you? Apparently there's a wolf in that direction somewhere. I'm not sure where, but it's over there. And it's somewhere back there. Alright, at least now when Jeremiah kicks me out, I won't have to worry about all that weight. Gotcha. You off what, today and tomorrow, I guess? It's kind of a weird schedule. So, fair enough. Playing Dying Light, huh? The Beast, I assume. What is it, a weekend or something now? See. Think I can go that way and go around the bend? I'll just go up the mountain. I can just go through the mountain. What am I saying? I can just go through the mountain. Go to the deadfall. Okay. And you're still teaching her how to play Tekken. I thought you said she already knew how to play Tekken. Okay, so you're teaching her to play different characters. Okay, that's what you're teaching her. And I assume she is progressing well? Or is it a bit of a rough spot for her? And you? It's rough or it's easy? You'll just go in the extra tool bin. Saw. Actually, maybe not. I can just place these down. That's fine. Oh, okay, well, actually, I don't need the axe in there anymore. I'm about to transfer out of this anyway. Definitely don't need 2 knives.
I might have to drop some gear.
Working on it. Well, a little's better than nothing, so that's positive. That's definitely a way to look at it when it comes to that kind of stuff. She's making a little bit of progress. Actually, you know what? I'll just drop these over here. I don't need this many mattresses, and I have the one on the front porch, so I have the one right there in front of me. So. Yeah, at least you're making some progress. Okay, so I do have enough wolf pelts once they're all dried. Just about getting it to that point now of just drying now. Once we're there, we're there. I just can't carry that instead. Okay. Couple of those. Actually, no, I'll take the terrible ones. That's just in case something goes wrong. Okay, this is all food, so. And then, can I fit the rest of the... How many bullets can I fit in here before the game says no more? Right about there. Well, it's part of life, man. Fortunately. Sorry to hear that nonetheless, but that's kind of just a part of life. Fortunately. For us plebeians. At least that's one way to look at it anyway. Hopefully this doesn't kill me. Okay. I think I'll just drop the crackers. I'm not really a big fan of crackers anyway in this game. Crackers really make you thirsty. Well, it's just part of life, bro. It's better than doing other stuff, you know? That could be even worse for your health. So. At least this way you're staying out of trouble. Let's go kill me a wolf. Actually, I guess I'll have to take one of those bed things with me, because whenever I leave, I gotta take one with me. Because that was one of them is one of the ones I took from the training car from the Forlorn Muskeg, so. Unfortunately. So far, progress is being made and pretty fast, so. Okay, well. That's fair, I guess. May I ask you what that exactly means, being King Sora? What are you trying to mean with that? If I may ask you. There we go. Rest in peace, bud. So apparently they enjoyed that kind of name, huh? Fair enough, I guess. To be honest, I don't really think that's a good thing, though, to be honest with you. But you already know how I feel about that, so... Well, I guess I could take those, actually, yeah. Drop the other ones. To be honest, I thought it actually had a different meaning when you call yourself that, honestly. So. Alrighty then. Well, I guess, depending on how much time I have, I don't have a lot of time left. Well, I guess I do. I can do the repairs before I leave this place proper. I'll just do that instead, actually. I don't know. Fair enough, I guess, to the name, if that's what they call you. I don't really... Because I know the meaning, it doesn't really hold as much of a threat to me. Compared to, like, I don't know... Mutt. On somebody like Mutt. Or, oh, what's that one dog's Cujo? That kind of has a bit more fear to it. King Sword doesn't really have a sense of fear. For a gang name. I mean, gang name's a gang name, that's what I want to call you, but it doesn't really strike fear in my head. With all respect from someone who's played Kingdom Hearts, it sounds like a nerdy name. So even if it is a gang name, it sounds more nerdy than it does sound gang-like. Then again, in a certain group, they called their leader the Grand Wizard, so I really can't say anything. So. But I mean, it's fair enough. King Sora, I guess, is a fine name. Provided no one knows the context from where it comes from. So that's just for my view, okay? So just let you know. Like Ripper or Rip Chain. That'd be another one that'd be kind of cool. But, like I said, maybe it's just me. Okay, you know, so it's actually holding my tools. I'm actually gonna move all this stuff that's clothing-wise. I'm just gonna move it all. It's kind of more of a tool bag anyway. And I'll just throw all this in here. Because currently I don't really need the warmth at the moment. And I don't really want to ruin anything. So. I guess I'll just hold on to the food. Because that's enough food to probably get me there and back without too much trouble. To the forlorn musk. Wait, no, wait. I think I'm actually in the forlorn. Nope, I'm in mystery lake. To the forlorn muskeg. Slowly making my way downtown, dog. Of course, it sounds more cooler when you just say it more than actually doing it, unfortunately. When you say get someone out, I assume you mean someone in your... that was in the gang, I assume? Is that what you mean? If you're talking about just civilian... like, in terms of civilianhood... I don't know. Just to me, it just... I don't know what type of gang you... I don't know what gang you're saying you're in. But, like... I don't know. There's usually better names. And heck, a lot of times they usually just call each other by their actual names, you know? They don't usually do nicknames. And even the ones that do nicknames is more of a biker thing, and the bikers go with real scary names. They don't, you know, they don't do things like that. At least from what I've understood so far, in my limited knowledge. But normally, yeah, normally they use scarier names for that exact reason, to be scary. You know, because a lot of them are a bunch of punks, to say in one way. You see, like, that's an actual good nickname for a club. But, you know, next thing you know, you're calling your members, like, Pixie Unicorn, and it's like, okay, well, that just doesn't make no sense. You know? It's like, it's not to be mean about it, but it just don't fit. You get my point. Also, I forgot to take my bed. Oh well. I think I'll be alright. You know, like that, or like... I don't know, like the mongrels, or... trying to think of another one. I can't think of any others at the moment. I'm not really into the whole gang world. I don't really look into that stuff. I just happen to know it because my brother. Probably best I don't know a lot about gangs anyway. Usually gangs try to stay pretty secret. They try to stay on the down low in terms of the public. They don't really like being out there in the world unless they're like the Crips and the Bloods, I guess. But they're a whole different type of people in that world. Right. Whatever. If the wolf wants to follow me, I'm not going to stop it. That was the choices they gave you, or the choices you made? Because the choice they gave you was Bone Crusher, but you really pleaded for Sora. That was kind of a... that was kind of a layup given to you, and then you just kind of flopped. I say, apparently they want you to be scary. They wanted you to have a scary name, if that's true. Like I said, I don't know you personally, so I'm not there. So, or I don't know you physically. I guess is the right word. I don't know. I've never met you in the physical world. I've only met you in the virtual here. One thing I can obviously tell is that this gang has no idea what the heck Kingdom Hearts is at all, if they really did understand what it was. Because technically Sora's the good guy, not a bad guy. Then again, I don't really know how their perspective is on good and bad in this supposed group we've talked about. I'm gonna hope this bunker has a place to take a nap, because I really need to sleep. Even if it's just a small nap. Last time I was up here, the bear gave me a good old throttling, so... That's fair. It just doesn't... It's not really a name of fearing. Hey, even Heartless would have been a good name. If you want to go like with the Kingdom name. But... It's your choice. It was your choice, and like I said, this is supposing it's real. I don't know. There's not really a way to provide evidence, so... And to be honest, I don't necessarily know if I would even want to see the evidence, so... That's fair, though, I guess. Almost there. Drink up. Eat up. I've seen the gangs islands. I know what happens in these places. No offense. Have you seen a Colombian necktie? It's not exactly too pretty either, brother. And I know what people do in the gangs. I know how they treat each other. They don't exactly treat... Within the gang, it's fine, usually. It's okay, depending on how you act. But just outside the gang, it gets pretty rough. I know. I'm not that innocent, I know.
I've been looking for you.
So... Believe me, I'm not unaware of what goes on within the world of gangs. I honestly just try not to care too much. Oh, 794. Am I missing something? Okay. Look away. What am I missing? Hold on. Let's look at that letter. If you're reading this, it's just because I've left the island and last treatment didn't work. You'll probably still be out there in the woods doing what you've been doing. I hope you admired... I always admired that about you, even if I didn't agree. Just because you hide doesn't mean you're lost. Remember that and this number. 0794. Okay, well, I can't open it. Like, I found it. True that. Oh, when the Aurora is active. Oh. Frick. Well, I guess we can try and see if the night comes up, right? Yeah, I did forget to bring a bed. Well, let's hope I don't die from exhaustion. Let's hope we actually get an Aurora. Is there anywhere to sleep? Let me think about that. Is there actually anywhere to sleep nearby? I guess there's a train car, but I can't. There's no bed in there anymore. Let's hope for the best, I guess. Just gonna pass 3 hours, make sure I don't freeze to death.
I'm gonna need to rest soon. I'm feeling so drained.
It's properly night, so it's not like it's not the night. Hmm. Try to see if I can keep my eye out for sticks for shelter, I guess. And I can't just sleep in the snow. Should have brought my thing. The only real option I have is just to travel and hopefully make it to the old homestead. Which is good. It's a wonderful thing, man. It's better to be that than to do what you were doing. Welcome to Hat Creek. Well, I'm definitely not in the best situation, but this ain't the worst either. I'm not cold. I have food and water, it's just I'm tired. And unfortunately, I didn't know how to wait for an Aurora Borealis for this thing, so... Maybe. It's possible. Definitely not unlikely. He does do that kind of stuff sometimes, mysteriously. I've heard loads of testimonies like that from people I've met along the way that talk about things like that. And it's usually pretty true. I guess I can try for the train. Maybe there's something I can sleep on in there. I doubt it, but maybe there is. I'm pretty sure usually it's just the bed that's in there that I can just sleep on. Even if not, what does it take to make a snow shelter? It takes 5 cloth. So if I find 5 cloth, I can grab the 6 I need, and then I'll be alright. I just gotta get across this ice lake. Yeah. Especially considering it could have been the death of you. Literally. Usually living that kind of lifestyle usually shortens someone's lifespan by quite the margin. Oh, where was that dumb train? Oh, you know what? I actually forgot to bring my lantern. That's fun. Oh, there it is. Ah, crikey. Alright then. Wanna play this dumb game? I'll play it with you. Well, that's good. But they haven't hit anybody's a positive there. Fire! Crikey. Need the dang thing to fire, and the game's like, no, I do not think so. I think you'll be dying today. I don't know how long it takes to build a snow shelter, but as long as I can build one, that'll get me through the night. For frick's sake, come on. Yeah. What the biblical things, that's what the Bible says. Or that's what Jesus said. I don't know why I'm saying that. That's what Jesus said. And that's what he represented. Even on the cross, he left his very people that were putting him on that cross. Even on his way there, too. It's an extraordinary act of love that really is not matched by many. It's really just not matched by anyone I can think of. Maybe closely, but never the way he did. Okay, now I just gotta remember how to actually get into this thing. So I just need some cloth. If I can find some clothes, tear it up into 5 pieces of cloth, I think I'll be okay. I'm not seeing any cloth in here. It's a tomato soup can. See how much we can get out of that. Heals the cloth. Guessing the jeans only give a cloth as well, right? Good. Definitely what ought to be done in those situations, man. It's a positive, brother. Though I do know it's immensely hard, as it is for anybody. It's immensely hard to do such. It's the right method.
Is it food or?
Okay, how much cloth does this thing give? 1. It's 3 out of 5, dog. Can I tear a bandage up? Nope. Well, the other option, though I don't like it any more than this, is to literally just travel across the Muskeg and try to get back to the old family Spence house. And try to sleep in that area. And it's probably just take less time just to go back this way. Good. Even though it doesn't say explicitly, it's right not to live by a weapon, or it will take your own life. For all those who live by the sword will die by the sword. That's positive, brother. I'm happy to hear that. More ways than you can imagine. I just have trouble showing it, but I am happy for you. Well, in spite of my weariness, I'm great. I'm doing great, man. I just can't run anywhere. want to say that once I kill the bear, it will trigger an Aurora Borealis night. So I think if I play my cards right, get exiled by Jeremiah, run all the way to that bunker first, sleep there, then all I gotta do is just wait for an Aurora Borealis, and I'll be fine. So theoretically, the best way to do this is just to go after the bear. Which, funnily enough... yeah, I guess that would be the best decision, because... and also make sure I actually grab a mattress this time. So... let's just head back to my original camp. I just forgot to grab a bag. My dumb brain. My brain sometimes has unfathomable work. It's a man-eater. Generally, the bears in real life, at least the one that I'm seeing here, looks like a black bear. Maybe it's a brown bear, but black bears don't normally attack people. Heck, even grizzlies don't really attack people unless they have kids. And considering this bear has no kids, it's just attacking people. And this aggressive bear has been hunting the guy that helped me, or that we've been helping. His name's Jeremiah. And we're trying to take out the bear just because it's been a real nuisance in the area. It's killing people. It's being harmful to everybody. So it's just one of those things that it's an extermination at this point because there's not really any way to save it or redeem it. And considering there's no like rescue place, even if it was such a thing, it'll work out. Now, never really been into Kojima's work, because I know it's made by Kojima as well. I've just never really been into the whole Capcom stuff. Can't exactly explain why, I've just never been into Capcom. I'll just give me a chance to grab my lantern, so. Did I have actually tried the Metal Gears? I just never been a fan of them. I tried one of them at least, and I just wasn't a fan of it. Its playstyle. I get what it was supposed to do, I just didn't like it. Konami. Okay, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know, something about those games just never really interested me. So, it may not say be about the company itself, it may just be simply just the game, so. The game itself has just never really been that interesting to me. Everything is dying around me, rabbits and deer, to the wolves of the night. And there's absolutely nothing I can do to help them at all. Oh, good lord. So only Peace Walker was interesting to you? Is that what you're saying? Which is fair. I get liking only one game in a series. I'm trying to think, is there been ever a situation like that for me? I can at least understand it. Even if it's never happened to me, I understand it. Because I know like a lot of people like just one game in certain series sometimes. I'm only play that one maybe. It's fair. I'm hungry. Wait, no, cancel. Cancel. Thank you, brother, I guess. I appreciate that. One of my few hobbies. Well, I say, what, boy? I don't think I need these. Drop the extra lighter in there as well. I'll have to clear that up later. So you don't need that. Need that back. I can see! Thank God. Been a hot minute since I could see again. Need one of those. Okay. Just gonna remember to take a bag with me, a sleeping bag with me. No. Yeah. How'd that go? Just have space in here for the extra bullets. Actually, I do need to fill this up. Hold on. Can I fill this while it's on? Yes. Those are almost cured. That is cured. Sleeping bag. Jeez Louise. I'm guessing the whole thing about that, as you seem to show me and tell me, is that your whole goal is literally just to be hitless, basically. It's basically hitless on a really extreme difficulty. Correct? Okay. Because the 1 HP doesn't really matter as much as it's just hitless. The 1 HP just forces you to do it hitless, because if you do it with HP, you can take a hit or two as like a buffer. So maybe, but okay. So it's really just a hitless run, basically. Just remember this. 0764. Hopefully that's all the numbers I need. That would kind of suck. Yeah, no second chance, so. It's literally just a hitless run, basically. There's no hits. I mean, which is the whole point of a hitless run. You don't get hits, so you don't need backups, you don't need the HP. It's literally just a hitless run on an ultra hard difficulty. Alright, let's go face this dumb old bear. Hopefully trigger an Aurora Borealis and then sleep. And then I gotta somehow run from all the way over here to all the way over there on the other side of the world after collecting all my stuff I want to take. In that time frame. I also gotta pair my clothes. I gotta do everything else. Maybe I'll get 2 of them in a row. Who knows? Okay, let me ask Google. Hey, Google. How often is the Aurora Borealis night on the Long Dark on the Wintermeat story? That's fair. So, bad luck with the random number generator can cause gaps of 10 days or more. An aurora will only trigger on nights with clear skies. It cannot occur during blizzards, heavy snowfall, or thick fog. With the overall frequencies random, certain milestones in the story, such as repairing transmitters or specific plot points in the episodes, will guarantee an aurora on the following night. Like using a milling machine or electronic door, stay in a location with plenty of food and fuel. Sleeping in 1 to 2 hour increments allows you to check the sky frequently so you don't sleep during a short occurrence. Okay. I try to get into the European football. Sorry you didn't like it, man. That obviously kind of sucks. A blood donation has been sent to Moberly Regional Medical Center. I believe in... I don't remember where MO is. Okay, they use it well. More of a cricket guy? Well, that's an unexpected choice. I would have said football or something. Or even fencing. But to each their own. That's fair, I guess. Yeah, I think it's probably the best way to trigger the Aurora event. And then otherwise, I'm just going to have to literally sleep and wait for an Aurora night. Well, I wonder. Considering Keyblade fighting, if that's actually a thing. Yeah. But it looks like tomorrow I'll have to kill the bear and everything. At least get to the transmitter and then head back, and then I'll have to stop for the day. I'll have to kill the bear again tomorrow, and then also get the rest of the stuff done I wanted to get done today. This game just takes so dang long. There's just so much to do within a short time period. I just don't have all day today. That's the only unfortunate part. But I will be able to do the fighting of the bear in the first part, because I don't have to fight the bear to actually get access to the transponder, but beyond that is where I'm going to have to call it. I should be able to go that way, actually.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
No. I just have it in ponytail. Or pony bob. Right here. Trying to keep it out of my face so I can see. Especially whenever I'm doing work or something, it's hard to see with my hair flopping all around, man. Gets in my eyes and stuff, so I can't see. Yeah. No, I don't plan on cutting it anytime in the near future or extended future. considering I can't grow a beard, I might as well grow something, so I'm growing my hair out, which I feel like is a good substitute. Apparently a lot of people like it. In spite of it not being the fad, people look at my hair and they're like, wow. Just because it's been something that we haven't seen in a long time. We don't usually see guys with long hair often enough, except in, like, I guess, hippie culture, I guess. Give or take. I don't know. I guess. Apparently, I don't know. I find it weird that it's rare. I know a lot of people could grow their hair long. They just don't because they like the short and neat, I guess. I don't know. And it's not like it's much harder, and the fact that you have to have a comb on you sometimes to comb your hair. But I just omit the combing of my hair and just kind of just whatever. But yeah. Oh, hello.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Oh. Free can of soup. I do appreciate the kind words, man. I do. If anything, I will say this as much as I should. It's by God's grace that my hair is anything nice. Otherwise, I don't necessarily know if it would be as nice. Here comes the fog. Well, ain't that just a right pain in my arse? With this spear, I will stab the bear. It will fear the spear's name. Called Utlak. For some reason, I don't know why. Utlak sounds like a good name. It is. I enjoy very much the watercolor essence. It has a very watercolor style that I like. But it also has a realistic side of things too, which I really like as well. I think it's a wonderful blend of realism and art. And the people at Hinterland are just amazing artists anyway, in general. They've crafted a really good game. Because you really do get the feeling of aloneness. You don't really feel like you're around people. At the time, it feels very much like you're alone in the world beyond the animals. Alright, let's just sleep here for a little bit in the shelter. I'll be fine. Just to sleep for a few hours to gain my stamina back. Just enough to be able to face the bear for now. Well, leave it to me, an idiot, to not bring food with me. Well, it won't matter soon enough. Truly it is, man. It's not as much as hunting, it's just defending yourself right now. You don't kill the bear here, you just kind of defend yourself from its rampage. The place you actually kill, it's in its own cave, apparently. For some reason, I don't know why. Apparently, the thing decided to have you later for lunch, so it dragged you back to its cave. God knows why, but... yeah. For some reason, the old bear didn't feel like eating me right there on the spot. It's a cool looking bear, though. It's a really good looking bear. Well, it should be here. I hear it. There he is.
Holy shit. Okay, this time I'm ready for you. Come on, you big bastard.
Hold position! Oh, she hit me. Go for it. Pretty much, I guess. Lee.
Why didn't that work?
Oh. Said I had laceration. What do you mean? Oh, maybe just cut my clothes. Okay. Alright. Back off. I'm just gonna keep walking away while it attacks me. I might just try to run. Uh-oh. Here he comes. Pick me. There we go. Should run off now. Should be done with me.
I can still feel my face.
Yay!
I'm not dead. Onward.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get as far as I can for the next couple minutes, and then I'm gonna have to get off. Yeah. It's definitely a cool looking bear. Honestly, it's a really cool looking freaking bear. That being said, if the spear was long enough, I would agree that the spear would be good to fight against it with, but it's a bit short. And that bear's claws are pretty long, so... I'm also quite surprised we don't get turned into mincemeat from it, but... And especially when you have, like, you know, 200 or 300, 400 pounds of weight pushing down on the weapon. I'm surprised the handle doesn't snap with how thin it looks. I mean... Unless this thing's made out of, like, solid iron. I have a hard time believing this weapon's okay. So we'll hold up in here. I'll try where I left my old ski jacket. Just remember if I left anything else behind. I know I left some dog food, but I don't really want to eat the dog food. Emergency stim, I don't care about. Just make sure I'm not leaving anything behind that might be necessary for later. Dog food, I'm not eating dog food. I'm okay on food to not eat it. Actually, now that I actually look at my hunger, I take that back. Rusty, I need dusty or better. Okay. I hate the idea that I'm eating dog food right now, but I don't really have a choice. Okay, y'all. Alright, y'all, that being said, I fortunately had to really backtrack a lot just to get a lot of stuff I wanted to get done today, but, well, just kind of how it goes sometimes. Hopefully, going forward, I will tomorrow be able to finish up the game actually proper, and do it then. So, hopefully see you guys later. I wish you guys the best. God bless. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And we will see you then. Peace out and love you all as always. Praying for you as well. Peace.